Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak, Marque of the Line. And let's get on with today by talking a little bit about another company that comes from France, known as Renault. So, yeah. Renault Motors is indeed another company that comes from France. But out of all French companies out there that I've basically talked about, and I have talked about several out there, like Citroën and Peugeot, but in terms of how Renault is in comparison to the others, it sure does have itself quite a bit of a history behind it. And there have actually been quite a bit of new things in development based on its overall success and how things have been progressing so far. But in terms of how the future of the company itself is going, it's probably debatable at this point, because of how some things are taken on with it right now. Out of all models that have currently been made, and there are a lot that I could pretty much just name off the top of my head. There's the Renault Sport Clio, there's the Renault Sport RS1, there's the Renault Megane Trophy, and then of course we can't really go too far without mentioning the fact that Renault has also made some more economically well-priced vehicles out there that certainly do pretty much fit in with the remainder of the population that may not be able to afford the much more powerful, luxurious, fast racers out there that are still prowling the streets of Europe and beyond. Renault, of course, is without a doubt still pretty memorable to most people out there, but if you really get into it, then you could probably take a look at its big history that starts way, way back. Decades and decades had passed since it first started. But man, I probably would just get into this even more so, but man, that's just a lot of information. There's lots of sites out there that may not be as credible as you might suspect, but overall, the company itself sure is going to be having a lot of things taking place from this point going forward. But that's only assuming if things are going to get better for it from here on out. Until that happens, we probably won't have a lot of news developing on the situation as it is. So that's probably going to be all I'm going to be able to do for right now, based on how Renault itself is doing. There's a lot of models out there, they're well made, and that is one nice looking logo that's on there. Yeah. So without a doubt, Renault is probably a good contender out there in the French marketplace, but in terms of the European marketplace, it's probably not one of the best out there in comparison to most others. But still, I do have a lot of other things that I will like to talk about pretty soon, so I guess I'll get into those as soon as I possibly can. But until then, if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.